Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hasten here looking at this week's property market as we close off the month of June and turn a corner into the new financial year. Now we're continuing to experience a little pivot in the market conditions at the present time, with fewer competitive buyers being evident per property. Now it was welcome news that the RBA did meet this month and left the cash rate on hold, as we're still seeing the flow-on effects of June's cash rate increase to 4.1% flowing through the market and the impact that's having on overall buyer confidence. Now property values, they did still increase to close off the month of June, up by 1.7%, but the pace of these price increases is starting to slow. But overall, Sydney values are now up 6.7% since the end of summer. But when you look at the overall 12-month period, Sydney values have actually declined by 4.9%. So it's been a very interesting 12 months indeed. Now looking at the auction clearance rate, that's continuing to soften over the last several weeks. Now that could be part seasonal as many people are away, but we're also seeing that greater impact of the higher rate environment playing out in the auction market. Now, as I mentioned, the cash rate was left on hold during the month, but most banks and financial commentators are expecting there'll be at least one, if not two more cash rate increases, leaving it at 4.6%. Now we know many buyers and many in the market have been complaining about the lack of stock, but we saw a positive bump in listings coming onto the market in June, up by 4.1%. But when we look at the overall 12-month period, listing levels are still down 8%, so it's pretty tight. Now looking at this overall cash rate environment, it does look as though rates are going to remain higher and for longer, with no rate relief in sight until around the middle of 2024. So what does this overall mean for the property market? Well, in our view, the property sector is more now on a knife's edge. Now, any seller bringing the home onto the market for the remainder of this winter will need to be accurately priced in order to engage buyer interest. And any pre-auction offers may very well represent the best interest that you receive through the course of the campaign. Now, what we've seen over the last several months is a market firmly in favour of sellers, but in our view, what we are now seeing is the market becoming more evenly poised between buyers and sellers. Now, that could shift again if the cash rate does increase even further. So that's what's going down in and around the property market this week. We've got some great properties open for inspection and our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you all next week.